What's going on, guys? And today I am going to be coloring Zuko. Prince Zuko, everybody's favorite villain. One of the most well developed characters in animation history. Nickelodeon, Avatar The Last Airbender, best show that America ever made. Still is. And I think it will be continuing on in the future. This is Prince Zuko. We're going to upload it onto Clip Studio and get coloring. See you guys in a bit. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Arts, and we're starting off here with the line art of Prince Zuko. Again, I like to color my art on Clip Studio, but I do like to draw on paper. Sometimes I just like to draw on paper because it just the way it feels. I feel like I can, you know, get some. When it comes to just like creating the rough draft for things, I like to start on paper and then bring it onto the software on Clip Studio, and then do the final line art on Clip Studio, as well as doing the coloring on Clip Studio. As far as coloring, I don't really use acrylic paint, anything like, and not even markers. I don't even use markers, I think. But I do like digital painting. Always like digital painting. But anyways, Prince Zuko. Prince Zuko. He's one of the most well-developed characters in animation. Like, the amount of character development that this guy has is absolutely incredible. Like, being a villain, being the villain in the first season, really, like, when you first see this guy, you kind of hate him because he's chasing the Avatar, giving Aang and the gang a hard time. But then, in season 2, you kind of see him struggling, and he kind of becomes one of the good guys in a way. Or you see him struggling with himself, like, who am I? What am I doing here? Well, why is like what is my purpose? Like, after he fails to capture the Avatar after season 1, he basically became a refugee going to the Earth Kingdom, and he's confused. He doesn't know where to go, what to do. He's with his uncle, his only companion, and then him being in the Earth Kingdom became kind of like a journey of the self-discovery, right? Because he not only did he get away from his own culture of the Fire Nation, but he got to see what actually happens to other villages, other kingdoms. What the Fire Nation did to the Earth Kingdom, and how people live. And he got to experience that. And then when he went back home, and then he couldn't just accept that people were just living like that. He wanted to change things. So being the comfort, so when he came back and was accepted by his father, he felt kind of uncomfortable knowing what he knew about the outside world, how the things that the Fire Nation did to the world. He decided, no, I'm going to join the Avatar, and I'm gonna help him defeat the Fire Lord. Yeah, so Zuko is one of the most well-developed characters. I don't know if he's my favorite character, but he has one of the best developed. He has one of the best arcs. Really, like, you see him changing, the way that he changes from season 1. He has to like even the way he looks changes. Season 1, he's got like the bald head with the Chinese ponytail. Season 2, you see him in like his hair grows. See him in like fighting earthbending robe, earthbending clothes. Right? He lives in Ba Sing Se, all of that. And then in season 3, he finally comes to what's the word I'm looking for? A realization, and he's a completely different person. I mean, you still see the angry Zuko, but you see the change. It's absolutely amazing. Like, this is a well written character. Now, for those of you who don't know, well, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably already know. Avatar: The Last Airbender live action movie by Netflix is already out. You can go and watch it. Although I've already done a review on my other channel, on the Andy Matrix channel. So if you wanna know more about that, go ahead and go ahead and review it. Go ahead and go to my other channel and see my review. And I was kind of disappointed. I mean, of course, like most live action projects, something always goes wrong, and it's mainly because Hollywood, they just, I don't know what is it, man. Is I don't know if it's like ignorance. I don't know if they just don't care, or if they just want to take something and just make it the way they want to do it. Well, actually, yeah, that's actually what it is. They want to take something and just change it to their liking, and that's exactly what happened with the Last Airbender live action. That being said, it is way better than M Night Shyamalan's 2010 2012 Avatar live action. You know, because M Night Shyamalan really, he turned it into like a 2-hour movie, and it sucked, man. I mean, it really sucked. And a bit of a spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. One of the things that pissed me off about season one, of the live action, is that Aang doesn't learn waterbending. You got the Avatar that has to master all 4 elements. You got season one. Aang doesn't learn waterbending. I didn't understand. I don't know. Did they forget that he was supposed to learn it? Like, what exactly happened? It seems crazy to me that they kind of, did they forget? Did they miss that part? Like, how do you have an avatar that's supposed to learn these things and then he doesn't learn it? Right? So that was really messed up. I think they really screwed up on that. And again, it's a spoiler for the series, but for the series, but it goes to show you that it's like they weren't even paying attention. That, what were they thinking? Seriously. But hey, I mean, it's out, it's there, and let's see if it's even gonna get a season 2. Not that I'm gonna watch it. I already watched season 1, and I don't think I'm gonna bother with season 2 because, it just, although it was very pretty, like they, I thought that since the One Piece live action was so good, I imagined that season, that the last Airbender live action by Netflix would also be good. But it seems like One Piece was an exception because One Piece had the original creator, what's his name, Eiichiro Oda. He was supervising the entire show, so they would not let them change certain things, like Avatar. And then for Avatar, the original creators, Michael Dante DiMartino and Brian Konietzki, they left the project, and it's no wonder why it became just such a shit show. Right? When you remove the original creators and you don't let them supervise, this happens. So you have a show where, like, nobody really, these creators, it's like, I don't know. They weren't, I don't know if they were not actual fans of the show, or they just, they were just had too much creative freedom. But making a mistake as to Aang not learning waterbending, that shows you how much attention they were paying. That shows you. And then they were trying to like crunch like 3 episodes into a 1 hour episode, which I think is a mistake. I think they really went about it the wrong way. So yeah, I decided to. That's why I've been drawing, multiple characters. I drew Aang, I drew Katara, Zuko, and yeah, I've been having fun drawing these characters because Avatar: The Last Airbender is a dear intellectual property of America, Nickelodeon, and it was one of the most successful, one of the most viewed shows in America in the 2000s. I think it came out in 2005. I don't remember exactly, but it was very successful. It was just so successful. It was just so good, man. And a good live action never came out of it. But I think that's just a problem with animated shows. Animated live action adaptations, even if it's for anime or American stuff, it doesn't usually go well. And you would think since superhero movies were so successful that they would, try and get this, do a good job on this, and they didn't. Sorry, guys, they didn't. And but you can always watch the original the original animated show, which is still good. I have the DVD box. I watch it at least once a year. It is so good. That's how good it is. I watch it at least once a year. It's and this is why, you should get the original copies of your favorite TV shows. So you can always give them a watch whenever you feel like it. So yeah, in this artwork, I decided to do a little, add a few things to it. More lighting. I added highlights to his hair. I don't think I've ever seen highlights in Avatar. I don't know why. But I added some highlights to his hair, which you're not gonna see yet on this part of the video. But I added more details to his outfit. The picture I have on the left in the view navigator is just a 2D, a flat 2D image. I think it's from the show, like a promo art from the show. I just took it and I decided to make it more 3D. Adding details, more shadows, more lighting. Yeah, you get the point. So I think I did a pretty good job with Zuko here. Although the clothes, his fire bending, his Fire Nation robes, they were a bit complicated to draw because he has like a shirt and then over he has like a trench vest, something like that. And but it was fun. It was fun drawing it nonetheless. Yeah, but Zuko remains one of the more not well. He's not mysterious anymore because we know what happened to him and his mom now. And if you want to know what happened with Zuko's mom, make sure to read the comic book, The Search. That's where it is, The Search. Yeah, Zuko is one of the most, one of the most mysterious characters in the show, and also one of the most loved characters too, because we always like the bad guy for some reason. The bad guy gets a lot of attention in TV shows for some reason, and I think it's because a lot of us can relate, maybe to the abuse that Zuko went through, being outcasted by his family, his father. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to share this video with other people. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Arts, and I will see you in the next our video. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching, and follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter. Click the link below. And subscribe to the channel. That is it. Andy Arts signing out. Peace.